In the darkness of a quiet suburban neighborhood in Edmonton, Canada, a man named Mark Twitchell is about to take a sinister journey unlike anything you've seen before. On the surface, Mark was just another face in the crowd. He was a husband, a father, an aspiring filmmaker. Yet beneath this facade of normalcy, a dark fascination was beginning to take root. His fascination? The character Dexter Morgan, a blood spatter analyst and secret serial killer from the fictional TV series Dexter. Inspired by his TV idol, Mark began his own disturbing descent, meticulously planning a real-life murder. This was no spontaneous act of violence. No, this was cold, calculated, premeditated. His stage? A rented garage, the perfect backdrop for his grim performance. His props? A collection of tools and equipment, each perfectly suited to their horrific purpose. His unsuspecting victims were lured under the guise of a movie project. Little did they know they were about to step into a real-life horror scene. Their trust was rewarded with betrayal, their curiosity with fear, their lives extinguished in a chilling performance of blood and terror. Mark Twitchell, this seemingly ordinary man, had crossed the line from fiction into a horrifying reality. His deeds were chillingly catalogued in a document titled SK Confessions, a testament of his twisted journey into the darkness. A journey that would leave a trail of devastation in its wake and a community forever scarred by his monstrous deeds. His first victim, Johnny Altinger, disappeared without trace. But it was Altinger's gruesome fate that would spark a police investigation, a deep dive into the unknown that led the detectives straight to Mark Twitchell. Mark, in a desperate bid to cover his tracks, had deleted emails, cleared his browsing history, and even attempted to dismantle the ominous garage. But the digital footprint left behind was as clear as day. Forensic experts pieced together the chilling electronic trail, a breadcrumb path that led them to the horrifying truth. The police closed in, and Mark was apprehended. His twisted game of cat and mouse had finally come to an end. In court, Mark wove a tale of self-defense, portraying himself as the victim, a man caught in circumstances beyond his control. But the evidence was clear and the jury was not fooled. His web of deceit was torn apart, exposing the monster beneath. Mark Twitchell, forever known as the Dexter Copycat killer, was sentenced to life imprisonment. His twisted reign of terror had come to an end. A seemingly ordinary man, a husband, a father, had transformed into a real-life monster, his actions echoing the chilling deeds of his fictional idol, Dexter Morgan. The aftermath of his crime sent shockwaves through the tranquil suburban neighborhood of Edmonton. The community was left grappling with the grim reality that one of their own, an aspiring filmmaker, had turned his dark fantasies into horrifying reality. In the courtroom, Mark attempted to weave a tale of self-defense, casting himself as the victim rather than the predator. But the damning evidence painted a different picture, and the jury saw through his deception. His punishment? A life sentence, a fitting end to his grotesque imitation of a fictional serial killer. But the story doesn't end with Mark's incarceration. His monstrous deeds serve as a chilling reminder of the fine line between fiction and reality. A fictional character, a secret serial killer hidden beneath the guise of a blood spatter analyst, had inspired a real-life horror. Mark Twitchell's terrifying journey into the darkness ended behind bars, but his story begs us to question the world around us. If a seemingly normal family man can transform into a real-life Dexter, shedding innocent blood in his pursuit of a dark allure, then who among us could be capable of such horror? Twitchell's monstrous deeds serve as a chilling reminder of the fine line between fiction and reality. Inspired by a fictional character, he committed real-life horror, shedding innocent blood in his pursuit of the dark allure. A seemingly ordinary man with a terrifying secret, Twitchell's chilling saga is a stark warning to us all that danger may lurk beneath the most ordinary of surfaces. This tale of terror forces us to confront an unsettling question. Could the potential for such monstrous acts reside in those we least expect? Could the friendly neighbor, the devoted family man, the aspiring artist, hide a sinister secret akin to Mark Twitchell's? Our narrative has shown us the darkness that can lie hidden beneath a veneer of normality. It's a stark reminder that the faces we see every day may mask depths we can scarcely imagine. Twitchell's story is not just about a man who crossed the line into horror. It's a question to us all about the darkness that can hide in plain sight. What do you think? Could someone you know hide a dark side like Mark Twitchell's? Comment your thoughts below.